Hello everyone, I'm Royce here and welcome to our channel Sansevieria 101. So for this episode, we're going to feature another trifasciata cultivar, and it is part of the short leaf group of trifasciatas. And this short leaf trifasciata is having the published name of Hahnii Seibert. So you can write it completely as Sansevieria trifasciata Hahnii Seibert. So if you're wondering why it's called Seibert, it is because the person who made it known was James Seibert, and James Seibert is from Dallas Center, Iowa, and he's the person who first introduced Hahnii Seibert. Although you can encounter other names for it in perhaps the web, especially some patents that are not observing the published name of Sansevierias. This trifasciata is also known by the patented name of Tiger Star and market name or common name of Hahnii Tiger. Also, this cultivar of trifasciata was supposedly the first one that I am going to feature, but I had encounters growing them, or I had encountered problems growing them before I was able to grow them into very large specimens, stacking type, might be as tall as 12 inches or a feet long in height. But now I am only having this specimen for Hahnii Seibert. I have other Hahnii Seiberts that I have currently, but they are becoming very sick. This one is the only one that is presentable at the moment. Even this specimen already has some attacks from pests, especially this one, this car right here. This might be caused by some snail or small snail. And then the problem with trifasciatas, and the problem with trifasciatas I'll share to you like I always do in some videos. So if you wanna hear out some tips or care tips regarding the short leaf trifasciatas or Sansevierias for that matter, or other species, but for now, for the short leaf trifasciatas, don't be fooled if your Sansevieria trifasciata short leaf is healthy looking and growing in clumps very close together. Note that, like in this situation, where the leaves are close together, you might be encountering aphids hiding on the sides of the leaf. So I was able to find some aphids on this specimen, but I have already cleaned it out with hydrogen peroxide, and I have brushed it off. So here are traces of it being attacked by aphids. You see the yellowish part on this side of the leaf. That was an effect, or an effect of a pest attack. So if I had neglected it further, it might be cause for one of the fungus to get into the plant, because it has wounds on it. The leaf surface is damaged, so that's an entry point for fungal infections, for especially for the short leaf trifasciatas. Also, there are some other scars on this specimen. This one might be caused by small snails. This one as well. So you have to check those. So it's not all the time that your Sansevieria short leaf trifasciatas, or dwarf as others may have called it, if they look very healthy as what I am showing you right now, it doesn't mean that they're indeed healthy, because Like I mentioned, if you haven't checked the nooks and cranny of your plant, especially the leaf that are attached or sticking together, there are chances that they will be hiding spots for the aphids. Uh, for mites, though, mites would attack the this part of the leaf, the stem part, and the core. Those are the usual parts that mites would attack. So if you want to check, you have to check them as such. And if you see orangey or reddish markings that are uh, not normally found in leaf, so this might be a mite attack, but I managed to um, fix it by dosing it with a miticide. Miticide, by the way, is a kind of pesticide that's specializing in killing mites. So you might look for a good miticide so that you can spray it on your short leaf trifasciatas. That just make sure that when you spray, if you're in cooler climates, especially below 30 degrees, then you have to put your plant near a heater, or you have to get a fan to put it steady on the plant until the one that you sprayed has been dried out, because if the one that you sprayed uh, is not dried out easily, they might be causes for fungal infections as well on your short leaf trifasciatas. So again, for people saying on the net that snake plants, especially the trifasciata species, the long leaf ones, they're more sturdy compared to the short leaf ones. The short leaf ones are like should I say, mutations that have not developed a strong core or stem part. Trifasciatas may be they may be uh, described as a stemless type of trifasciatas, or species. They might be described as a stemless species, but those are only with regards to people who haven't grown them in stacking forms, because if they are they have especially the short leaf one, they have the capability of growing in stacking form, so they may stack up. The moment that they stack up, they will develop stem parts. So the moment it just follows that they when they grow taller, something is in the middle part to support the leaf parts. So they develop trifasciatas actually develop stem parts, and those happen on the short leaf types. On the full size, you wouldn't see them having stem parts because they do not stack up like the short leaf trifasciatas. So the stem part of short leaf trifasciatas are usually they are like mite magnets. So mites really love the stem part of the short leaf trifasciatas, and they would always attack it. They're the almost 90% of the cause of death or rot of short leaf trifasciatas are involving mite attacks. So other people might say that it is the result of overwatering. So in fact, this specimen is left out in the open. It gets rain from time to time, so it isn't about overwatering. What's killing it when you water it is because there are already mite attacks that have attacked the core of the plant. So when the mites already attacked it, there are wounds on it. When you water them, the water goes inside the wounds, and they would cause rot for your Sansevieria short leaf types. So I guess that's all I can give out as a tip. Aside from that, though, like I mentioned, I was supposedly going to have this featured first because it is the most basic mutation that have occurred with the short-leaf trifasciatas. With it will come other mutations such as golden honey eye, or golden honey eye. I'm sorry. So from Seibert, I will show you pictures of my other specimen of Hahnii Seibert that has or had produced offsets of golden honey eye. So once you will notice that the variegations on Seibert becomes random, meaning that some parts of its leaf having streaks of yellow on it, they become unstable. That is the first occurrence of noting that your short-leaf trifasciata will be mutating. So for Hahnii Seibert, first, what you see right now is a very stable specimen. So all the variegations on it are on the center part. One Chinayan refers to them as striolations, meaning that he said striolations would give you stable variegation. So this one is having stable variegations on the center part of the leaf. Some other mutations like marginations are having variegations on the sides of the leaf. So this one is referred to one Chinayan as striolations. So the moment that Seibert becomes unstable or will be having unstable variegations, meaning the variegations will not just be on the center part, some variegations would be a line on the side or becomes margin, that is some symptoms of your plant mutating. So it becomes unstable, then it will produce offsets like for example for Seibert, it has a tendency of giving out a golden honey eye offset, which I will be showing on overlays while we discuss while we discuss trifasciata variegations. So the one that I am discussing to you may occur on other species of Sansevierias, not just trifasciatas. So other species like per se metallica can also have striolations, meaning central variegations that are stable. So it is called Mediopicta, but I guess someone else already made a patent for it now. So I'm just making it clear that there are types of variegations, and it's not for someone to just name it. They're supposed to be understood, studied, and a uniform name or scientific name must be given to them. But that's not what's happening now. What's happening now is someone is just proactively giving out names like Star Ocean, Star Tiger, whatever. So there should be an organized naming system for it. But that's what I'm trying to suggest to the International Sansevieria Society. Hopefully, it will be put into action in the future. And by the way, before we end, you can find information about Sansevieria trifasciata, Hahnii Seibert, and the Sansevieria trifasciata varieties by Juan Chinayan, 1986. It's on page 84, and also in the International Sansevieria Journals, issue 29, page 12. So aside from that, I have really nothing more to add, except for if you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to leave a comment below. And then if you like what I have presented, then please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. I would really appreciate it. So folks, thank you for watching, and you have a great day.